Hey there, everybody. Welcome back. How you all guys doing today? Hey, Rusty Nail, Jason Seaman. How's it going, guys, and everybody else out there? Obviously, as you can see, we are back on the farm today. So quick one that I did. I was a little bit annoyed with one of the fields I had the other day. Obviously, when I ran through the night, it started growing, and obviously, part of it was growing, part of it was just planted, and it's like, oh my god, I really don't like the look of it. So basically, yesterday I came through and replanted the entire field. So this field now is just freshly planted. I've got it rolled. So yeah, that should now grow properly now. I don't know about you, but oh man, it's redonkulous. Right, so I do need to get another field on the go of canola actually while I'm at it. So that's what I'm going to jump in and do. Get a hire helper starting that off. Um, any place where I can store oil. Um, what sort of oil? Is it the one from the oil factory? Or is it like crude oil or something like that? Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Let's see. Obviously, Barrow Logistics will store the oil pallets. Um, in addition to oil factory ones, yeah. So Barrow Logistics is one that will take it. Um, yeah. So there's Barrow Logistics. This first one, the small shed store, if you got this. That will take well, most of the oils. The only one that hasn't been added is the poppy seed so far. Apart from that, it's just any base game, like giant script storage. So like the one that Team Miller did, like this. Or if we come into... Heck, now you're asking silos it comes under? I can never remember. Um, where is it? But yeah, if you got the Giants one, that can store it as well, actually. But yeah, there's just a couple, not too many. There we go. But yeah, I need to get this going. So, hey, Mr. Grits fan, how's it going? And Mr. Surfing, by me, you're up early. Either you're early or I'm really late. I don't know. Yeah, no worries there, Jason. Right, let me get this connected up, and while I'm at it, let's do a couple of shoutouts. So, how's the fishing going there, Mr. Surfing? You're in California. Ah, okay. So it's 9 o'clock. Okay, good to know. Obviously, if you guys do not follow Mr. Surfing Cowboy Gaming, make sure to click on that link, give him a follow. He's been doing a lot of Fishing Planet recently, but he does do 7 Days to Die, Farm Sim, stuff like that. How you doing, boss?
Good, how's Billy?
Not too bad, thanks. Not
Not
too
bad.
bad. That's very, very loud. Let me turn Discord down just a
I
fraction.
can talk louder if you want me to. Oh.
No, you're okay. Let's put you to about 80%. I think should be fine. But yeah. What was I doing? Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. A couple of shout outs. So as he's just joined us, obviously bit of a shout out from Mr. Dashnet as well, guys. Make sure you click on that link, give him a follow as well. Obviously, he's the map creator. Obviously, he's been doing things like Fishing Planet, Satisfactory, and other games recently. So make sure to go over check him out if you're not already. And finally, let me give Mr. Grits fan a quick shout out as well. There we go. Obviously, he's streaming the map as well. So if you want to see like an early stage, definitely go over and check him out. He is getting quite knowledgeable about the map. So yeah, make sure to ask questions when you go over there, guys. But yeah, fun and games, fun and games, fun and games. How's Satisfactory doing, Dave?
Wonderful.
Yeah, good. Have you finished it yet?
How are you doing?
I haven't loaded it
Finished
up yet.
yet.
You haven't even loaded it up since. I did a little bit yesterday. It's just really building up materials and stuff at the minute. But yeah,
Yep.
that's the fun part, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. Right, let's get this filled up quickly. And let's see. Let me just jump back and chat. So you're in California 9 a.m. That's fine. It's 11 in Mississippi. Okay. Yeah, there's too many time zones in America. Why can't you just have one overall? Pretty good working on the Halloween stuff. Okay. Yeah, I've kind of given up there with the Halloween stuff. Um, on Fishing Planet, I got to the carp one, not the carp one. Barbel is it? And yeah, it needs a lot of work. Anywho, let's get this guy going. Yeah, obviously, if it wasn't for the cost for those dead eyeballs, yeah, it wouldn't be so bad. But they're quite expensive on the old bait
Gotta go
coins.
in and you gotta go in and get the pumpkin.
Yep, I've been doing it every day, and as yet I've only had one load, and yeah, I ain't got enough to purchase any yet. I suppose I could always just buy some coins and do it that way and get it done in that bleaking way, but eh,
Ah,
I think I had it was either two. I think I've caught like two, maybe three barbel ghosts so far. So obviously we've got plenty of time before it ends, so I'll get in there at one point. But anyway, let's get this guy going. Oh, Rusty Dale, just a quick one while you were there. So you messaged me earlier about sending you a picture. Oh, poops. Of where I put all my placeable stuff down. Let me come into flight mode a sec. So, obviously my area looks a little bit different to how it is on the starter farm when you first load it up, but it's pretty much the same layout almost. So over here would be your main house when you first start on this farm. To give you an idea, roughly around about here there'll be that little easy shed. There's a little pull through up here and then another shed down here. Then just past that is obviously, I think it's a concrete or a gravel area. That's basically what this area is. Obviously I've gone through and changed it to like dirt, so it makes it look a little bit different. But yeah, that is where I've got my seed and fertilizer, herbicide, liquid fertilizer being produced currently. So that'll hopefully help you out a little bit. But yeah, you're more than welcome to go back through my VOD so you can quite easily see where everything is. But there you go. Right, so that one's going to be canola. Yeah, what at least 2 fields of canola this time. So let's get this one planted as well as it's ready to go. And then we're going to be heading up north to carry on some ploughing. Oy, fun and games. I was hoping to be into harvesting a little bit more today, but yeah, didn't quite get that far. I might be doing some harvesting of grapes later on, but yeah, we'll see how we get on. I've currently got 34 and 37 to do. I'm actually partway through ploughing this one. So yeah, we're just going to carry on for the minute. Let me just check those sounds because it seems a little bit low. That'd be right. I turned it low earlier on. I was fishing as well at the same time, and it was hard to hear the ding dongs going off.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I decided to go on to Falcon and do a bit of trout fishing earlier on. Yeah, and leveled up. So was it level 31, 32 now? So it's getting there slowly. Just got to keep cranking and cranking and cranking. So we'll get there eventually. I'll soon catch Dave up. Like that's ever going to happen.
Yep.
Actually, I should really take that pig pen thingy off now. But yeah, if any guys do have my obviously pig pen I did mention the other day, it was updated on Monday. It will now output slurry and manure, and you can also put in straw. I also increased the food capacity, but obviously none of that should break your animal health or anything like that. It was brought up yesterday, so yeah, you should be fine with it. As long as there's food in there, the health will stay up. Yeah, I'm catching you up, Surfing. I know you were actually below me, was it last week? And then you sort of shot ahead of me, so getting there slowly, getting there. But yeah, I haven't really played much Fishing Planet this week, so might do a little bit this evening actually after the stream. Jumping in there and just carry on grinding away. The only thing I did notice, I was getting the oh, you know that little warning that you get when you catch a fish that's maybe a little bit too big for your net or something. I don't know what it is. Might have to reduce a few things on my fishing rod. How's it going there, Green Thumb Farmer? How are you doing there, sir? That one. And there's a little shout out for Mr. Green Thumb Farmer. If you're not following him already, go over, give him a follow, catch him when he does go live. He's obviously still working a lot on his new Woodworks production. Oh, excuse me. And hopefully that'll be coming out soon. I had done something
Christmas.
wrong with my pig's health dropped. Christmas? Hopefully not. Yeah. I know he was planning on getting out, what was it, last week or the week before, and yeah, a little bit delayed, but he will get there. You're hoping the release ends. Yeah, hoping for a release on Saturday. Cool. Very, very cool. Out of interest, will it be buildable? And two, will it be color optionable? Or is that
Are
pushing it a
you
little
like?
bit far?
I think you're pushing it.
Maybe I'll okay then. But yeah, I'll show it off, that's for sure. Cool. But yeah, if you guys are not following him, go over and give him a follow. Obviously, one thing already, he does have like obviously the bridges in here on the map already. Obviously, he's got storages out there, so definitely go over to his Trello and grab them if you haven't already. He's got the mining silos, he's got the orchard silos, so and there's a few other things there as well. The apartment blocks. Oh, let me drop you down. So yeah, at some point I do want to get in and do a buildable apartment block area. So that'd be kind of interesting. There we go. Billy, I had done something wrong with my pig's health dropped. Not sure why there, guy. Obviously, as long as they had food, they should have been okay. Mine haven't, which is quite strange.
Overcrowding as well can.
Yeah, overcrowding could be it. So obviously, here's my pig pen. I've got a few there. All health is at 100%. Puberty's slowly building up on some of them. Did I purchase some more, or has that just stopped something? That's interesting. Now, why is that? You got some. Oh, that's the males. That's why. Okay, I need to get rid of these males. Why have I got males in there? I shouldn't have any males in there. I might have accidentally bought them, but yeah, at least their healths are going up. Obviously, I am going to just mainly keep the females there. Obviously, like I said, you can have water in there. Obviously, they will put out slurry now. Obviously, add in straw, and obviously you can get your manure out. Obviously, you will need to put the pit down for that. But yeah, that is very, very weird. Not sure why it's dropped. But obviously, I think if you're just putting in one product, so for example, if you just have maize in there, that isn't really going to do much for their health. So make sure that you do have a little bit of each. That's one reason why we're really pushing to use like the animal food mixer and get a good balance on each. So yeah, that could be an issue as well. But yeah, not sure without seeing logs and such. That's another thing you could maybe look into as well, is your log there, guy. See if there's any warnings, errors, stuff like that. Animals either need pig feed or one of each food type for their health to go up. Yeah, exactly, Don Beer. And how you doing, bud? How is your fishing going? Yes to the buildable, but no, can't make the building with the color options. Okay. Maybe that's a little project for your next buildable or whatever you're going to be doing next. That'd be an interesting one, actually. Oh, actually, thinking about buildables, I need to check on Kellogg, see how that's going. Are you still not built? You're nearly there. Still waiting on displays to be added. And maybe a few things on the inside, so it's nearly there, it's nearly there. Let's have a look. Yep, it's definitely getting there. But I still need to come through and obviously do this field, get the straw off of that, before I can run it through to the next in-game day. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be focusing on once this ploughing is done. The reason I decided to jump in and do it myself was solely because he kept missing bits when turning around. It was a right pain. And obviously where I've obviously got the guy coming up behind picking up the stones, I didn't really want to have to keep stopping every quarter of a field just to go back and get those last bits. It's a pain in the bum. And how you doing there, Mr. Culp? How are you doing this morning? And there is a shout out for Mr. Culp himself, obviously previously playing a bit of Satisfactory. Nice, it seems that everyone's into that at the minute, it's terrible. Yeah, obviously he does do other games, Farm Sim, Diablo, Satisfactory and stuff like that, so definitely go over and check him out as well, guys. Obviously he is a member of the Crusaders, so yeah, show him some love. Fishing is going well. I am fishing for sturgeon now. I don't think I've even got that far yet. Wow. Trying to level up to 50 so I can compete in the Halloween event. Ah, okay. Nice. What's the Halloween event? Not sure what is the Halloween event for Fishing Planet anyway. I haven't even looked at any of them, to be honest. And you're very, very welcome there, Mr. Cope. But yeah, not a lot really going on regarding updates. It's sort of, I've got a couple of things I need to sort out, but yeah, overall it's fine for the minute. The ghost fish. Oh, okay. Oh, right. Okay. Is that this Halloween event? Is it? I was wondering why you have to get to level 50 to do that. I'm not sure. Unless there's something else there going on. I don't know about. But yeah. Right. Okay, Don. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I wasn't sure if there was another one beside that. If I was missing something. So okay. Oh, that's terrible. But yeah, I might look into playing it a little bit later and seeing if I can get to this current stage finished off. There we go. Yeah, the last time I was doing it, obviously I was catching more carp than anything else, to be honest. Oh, oh well, good experience at the end of the day. So yeah.
Weeping Willow?
Was it a Weeping
Oh
Willow?
no, you're not there yet.
No, not yet.
Oh, wait till you get there. Woo, carp.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
Right. Yeah, because I know Shy Wizard, he's big on his carp fishing, isn't he, in the game? So.
I love carp fishing.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see when I get to it.
It's got lots of colorful bait.
Yeah, I still need to learn a little bit more about obviously doing like the bait balls and stuff like that and mixes. So, but it looks pretty simple. Just throw this in, throw this in, throw this in. There you go, done. Type
Yeah.
thing. But yeah, it's also getting the right balances and stuff. But yeah, I'll get there eventually. Right, so Mr. Rusty, so you did the whole concrete pad in dirt. Yes, I did, Rusty Nail. Yeah, I kind of wanted more of a farm type area rather than a concreted area, I suppose. Right, so level 50 to finish it. Oh, right, okay. Gotcha. I need to go to Weeping Willow to light the fire. Ah, okay. Yeah, because Dave was showing that off the other day, so it's kind of cool. One nice thing is, obviously, with higher level streamers doing these challenges and such as well, it's nice because you actually get to see what you need to do when you get to that level. But yeah, I'm far, far away from doing all that. Obviously surfing's up to level 34 already, so getting there. So you're stuck on the catfish demon. Ah. Also, actually, with you, all of you guys who are that little bit higher, have you also done the Franken fish or whatever it is challenge or challenges? I know Boomer was
Done
showing it off
part
the
of
other.
it.
Yeah, I know Boomer was showing it off the other day during the stream. So yeah, he fishes a lot. So San Juan opens up to the sturgeon fishes. Ah, okay. Is
Oh,
Dave
when Boom
streaming
gets
today?
going on one thing, it's that one thing for the next 6 months usually.
Yeah, I noticed last night. Obviously, I was watching NBC stream back when he obviously got into the fishing side of things, and yeah, he was definitely focused more on his game than jumping in with you guys and doing the challenges and stuff and tournaments, whatever you're doing. But yeah, that's kind of what got me going today. I thought, okay, let's get in, do a bit of Falcon again. It's a nice one. Actually, I had one Phantom that I caught, and then a load of just normals, and one unique. I actually caught a unique. I think it was a brown trout, if I
Nice.
remember rightly. So marked that. Thought yes, add that to the list. So cool. I think now got 2 spots for uniques on there. So got to keep fishing those spots. So it's kind of cool. But they are very, very rare. Right, is Dave streaming today? I need to watch him run belts between the falls. He should be streaming later on today, 7
It won't.
p.m. his time, I believe.
It won't be satisfactory though.
What's you doing today? Oh,
I
oh,
think Big
Big
Daddy
Daddy,
and I are
wasn't it?
doing Sunken Land
Yeah,
possibly later.
yeah. I remember you mentioned about that yesterday as well. We were talking about Fishing Planet there, Grits fan. Obviously, got a Halloween event going on and stuff like that, so basically what Dave was showing off on his Sunday streams. So yeah, it's hard to keep up with all these different
Wednesday is
games.
usually a multiplayer day
Right,
with Big
yeah.
Daddy and whoever.
Yep. Um,
Yeah,
let's
have a
see.
schedule.
I have not. Yeah, I caught the Frankenfish. Oh, you've caught it, Donby. Nice one. And Mr. Surfing is lurking. He will be missed. I do feel bad for him, but hopefully he'll come back soon. Posted a picture of the Frankenfish in Discord. Oh, did you? I didn't even see it, to be honest. I haven't really been in Discord much today. Been a little bit busy. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Discord. When it comes up. Here we go. Under Fishing Planet. Catch of the Day. That thing is a beast. I'm going to show this off actually. Let me pause this a sec. Go to the desktop. Got to show this off. This is cool. So yeah, what we're basically all about is a Frankenfish. It's a combination of different fish. I hope you don't mind me posting this or showing this. This is basically what this one looks like. He got like a, what's it? Looks almost like a salmon sort of head. You got a shark tail. But yeah, a right mixture of different fishes there. And that's not bad size as well, £72. Sweet, nearly 73, so very, very well done. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, I'll probably focus on that more next year if they do the same um, Halloween event. And how you doing there, Madeira and the Vink? And let me give you guys a shout out. The Vink. So there is a shout out for Mr. The Vink 1972.
Billy is a nuisance. He will be gone in 2 weeks. I apologize for this inconvenience.
There's Oppie's walk on. I love that. And there is one for Madeira. So if you're not following either of those guys, make sure to click on their links, give them a follow, and catch them when they are streaming next. Obviously, they're doing a lot of work currently on PB Canyon Crossing. There we go. So yeah, definitely go over, give them a follow, and you are very, very welcome. And I'm doing very good today, thanks. I'm actually accompanied by two VIPs in here today. It's my daughter's cats, Nico and Smudge. They're actually on the bed at the minute behind me, so yeah, we've had to keep them both separate from the rest of. Well, mainly Nico separate from the other cats. But Smudge has sort of been keeping a close eye on him, so yeah. But yeah, you're doing great as well. Good, yeah, not too bad, thanks, Hoppies, not too bad. Billy's a good man. I don't know about that, Grits fan, I try. But thank you for the kind words. Oh, where's the other bugger gone, actually? Oh, he's out there. Yeah, so unfortunately we're definitely going to have to rehome Mr. Nico really soon if possible. The worst thing, a lot of the animal rescues around where we are very full. I know one of them has like a waiting list of over 100 people with pets that need to be rehomed. So I think we're going to be stuck with him for quite some time, which is a pain. I just kind of wish he'd actually sort himself out and just chill out, relax, and stop going after the other kitties, especially our little Lily cat. Don't know why he's got it in for her. Must be the age thing, I don't know. But yeah. And you're very, very welcome, by the way, guys. But yeah, if any of you guys aren't following any of these people that are being shouted out during the streams, please click on their links, give them a follow, and catch them and say hi when they do stream, because obviously the view counts do help a lot. Do I own this field? Yes, I do. I do. I actually purchased this basically these 3 fields. Was it last week? I think it was. I had a little bit of money spare from from selling some stuff, and I thought, well, why not buy some more land up here? Obviously, this is basically going to be set up for specifically grains, so like your wheat, your barley, your oats and stuff like that. And because obviously literally up here is obviously the grain mill, and that's where it's all going to be going straight into there. And obviously I'm going to be mainly primarily using New Holland once it's all up here sorted out. But obviously I do need to get the money, to get the seeders, the plows and stuff. But yeah, I'm only going to really be doing ploughing once every 3 to 4 in-game years. So not too much of a struggle with that. But it's just getting the equipment up here. I do need to find another plough for being up in the New Holland area. Something blue. Just out of curiosity, what have we actually got in here? Yeah. It's a shame this couldn't be colorized. Might have to have a look on the in-game mod hub, because yeah, I am. Oh, excuse me. Not a big fan of these ones that go off to the side like this. They're hideous and take forever. I do like the flat ones like that cover bigger areas. And how are you doing there, DWD? 342E. Welcome in. Dude! Is that what it is? Duder, maybe. I don't know. But yep, obviously actually what I could do, thinking about it, if I've got a spare tractor around. Right, you're still there. I'm still waiting on these little saplings to grow. Now, on the in-game mod hub, actually, while I think about it, I think it was yesterday or the day before, some tree sapling pallets actually came out where they're actually a little bit bigger capacities. So I am going to be using one of these, probably the 120, get a couple of those, for doing my saplings. Obviously, I'm going to be buying a lot of these spruce ones. And yeah, that is going to be kind of fun, I think. So rather than having like pallets of 20, I'll do the 120s and basically cover this entire field. Obviously, going to be going up that left-hand side of the dirt track there, and I'll probably plant some trees around that other field that's being planted at the minute there. And yeah, that'll be fun, I think. The only problem is my frame rate is probably going to bottom once they start growing, but it'll recover pretty quickly. Right, I did say I wanted... Oh, are you going to have enough power? I think so. Obviously, I need to get the lime going as well on those fields so I can get it planted as soon as I can. Billy, I'm sorry, I'm down today. I'm about my mum and brother today, so I miss so much. Right, I fully understand there. I fully understand. Let's turn that off. Yeah. I miss my mum as well. She passed away, what, 4 years ago? And yeah, it does get easier as time goes on, but it's still a hard thing to know that you're still here and they're gone, unfortunately. But yeah, but just remember they're never actually truly gone, and because obviously they're still in your memory and in your heart, so there is that to think of as well. Do you have a link for those trees? It's on the in-game mod hub, Rusty Nail. Just have a look for tree saplings. And how are you doing there, KW? It seems like everyone's getting up earlier today. What is going on? Ooh, I got poop. I've got some poop in my pig pen. Cool. Mr. C, how's it going? Hope you're doing well, sir. Right, what I'll do is I'll take... Actually, I could just do... What field was that? 34, yeah. And I can carry on. Field 34, go. Makes life a little bit easier, and then I can get him started once I'm ease up here. Actually, at some point I do need to get down into the bogs and do some weeding down there. I was down there, was it yesterday, and noticed there was some weeds coming up, so I need to get that addressed before I can get it harvested. All well here. Good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Let's see something a minute. Oh, I thought as much. I thought so. Now, I'm going to do a shout out. I don't know what they're like, but they have streamed in the past. And you might as well check them out, guys. Obviously, we've been playing a little bit of Euro Truck Simulator 2. But obviously, you will usually see Mr. C65 in Madeira's channel. You're all very, very welcome, bud. But yeah. Definitely go over and check them out. I had to actually pull up your Twitch just to double check. So I had a feeling you had streamed previously. Let's have a look. So ETS2 and some Atlas. Interesting. Yeah, so definitely go over and check them out, guys. Really. Are you okay over there, Dave?
Yeah, what? What is it?
It sounds like you banged your microphone or something there.
Oh no, I was muted. I didn't bang my microphone.
Oh, that's weird. I wonder what that was then. That was. Did anybody else hear that? It sounded like a microphone being hit. That's very weird.
Wasn't
What's
mine.
yeah. Not too much there, Madeira, actually. Just been doing some field work. I do still need to get in actually at some point and cut field 45. Obviously, it is ready to be harvested. One thing I did do is I went through my hops. I've got them harvested now. But yeah, I do need to get in and get my grapes done before the end of this month. At some point, oh yeah, I got my potatoes harvested on Friday. But it always seems to look like it's got something missed on the edges. It's annoying. But yeah, not a lot has really been happening. Just sort of progressing on through. Done a few contracts, fishing, bit of satisfactory, but not a lot really. But yeah, at some point I do need to sort out this farm area, which is my New Holland farm. I've got a few things there already, but I definitely need to get in there and sort it out properly with seeders, well, it's mainly going to be seeders, but plows, fertilizers, and stuff like that, lime spreaders. So, but yeah, it's mainly money. I'm sort of just working my way through, obviously, harvest time at the minute. Just out of curiosity, as you can see, there's a lot of fields coming up soon. Obviously, some that I currently own, but also some contracts. So yeah, I'm going to be quite busy. If I can get this cut today and obviously the uh, grapes done, I can probably then bounce it through to the next month. I've just literally finished going through all my animals, making sure they're all topped up, which is great. So I can actually get in and hopefully get some contracts going and obviously get my fields harvested. This one here is going to be an interesting one because obviously that is my sugarcane field. So yeah, fun. But yeah, it's literally taken quite a while to do this field. But there's no great rush. Obviously, one thing I have been doing is obviously having Farm Sim on one screen, and then so like Satisfactory or Fishing Planet on another, and just sort of bouncing between the two when needed to. So yeah, it is very handy having multiple monitors, that's for sure. Will that small storage take loose straw? Yes, it will, Rusty Nail. Obviously, if you've got the bale one, you can input bales and loose product into it. I can now remember which one it is. That's the Woodworks. Yeah, so if you've got the small bale one, this one here, yep, you can put loose into it on the side and get loose back out on most of the bales. So yeah, and obviously they will distribute to like your animal feed, Cargill, stuff like that, anywhere it needs it. Biomass as well, to keep that topped up quite nicely. And how are you doing there, Christian Preg? Yeah, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that one, but Christian, welcome in and thank you for the hydrate, by the way. I will grab that now. And how is Mr. Vortex doing? It's looking good, Billy. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, obviously one of the things I am trying to do as well in between most of my jobs is obviously tidying up like the main farmyard area, sort of adding in plants and foliages and stuff, just make it look a little bit more natural, I suppose is the best way as well. And did those get updated? Not the storages yet. I do have a plan on possibly doing one for oils. So basically your oil productions will be able to be stored into there and distributed if needed. Might get that done before Friday stream for you guys. Actually, should be a nice easy one to do. There we go. And drop you down. There we go. Right, so he's reached the field, so we can get him going now. But yeah, at some point I do want to have at least every piece of equipment up here for the New Holland. So, going to make life of that little bit easier. Right, let's find a decent spot round about there. I think it's about right. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Yeah, that's fine. See, who says I don't do realistic? I've got a plough that's going 15 kilometers an hour, lime spreader doing whatever it is, so yeah, I don't cheat that much. I need to look into my animals, not sure they are shining properly, except chickens. Go from February to March when I get back in game. Okay. Not sure what shining. Oh, aging. Okay, yeah. Actually, you're not the first person to mention that. I had somebody message me earlier today saying their sheep was having a health issue as well. And as far as they're aware, all the food and stuff is there, so I'm wondering if there's something else going on with the script there, boss. Obviously, make sure that you have Dave's edited version, not the one that's on the in-game mod hub as well. Obviously, so far the only thing on my animals that's having an issue is obviously the dogs. All the rest seem to be fine. So yeah, they've come up to full health. They're full health, full health. Piggies are on full health. Obviously, the dogs at the minute, oh, they are on full health, but they're not aging month-wise. That was what it was. I do want to keep an eye on the kittens because obviously these were only born last month, I think it is. So they should, once I get, actually they should have grown up because I've had them over. There's definitely something going on with the kittens then. 999. Interesting. Thinking about that. 9, 5. I need to keep an eye on you. Yeah, they're newborns. 14. Yeah, I think there is something going on because I'm sure I've had these 14s for quite a while and they haven't aged now. That's interesting. Oh well, they're definitely aging on the ducks. Might have to do a little test with a new save game to see if something is going on with all these animals. Yeah, they've definitely aged because they were 7 months and they've gone to 8 months now. So yeah. Yeah, what I'll probably do is later on or tomorrow is I'll load up a new save game and do a quick test on all of the animals and see which ones are actually aging and what's not aging, so we can actually get that addressed. But obviously the dogs being one that aren't aging. I'm pretty sure those kittens have been there for quite a while, which is strange. Could be a issue. Some of my cows, sheep and goats all full health. And yeah, the chicken and ducks seem working. Yeah, definitely something going on there. But yeah, I'll basically do a quick test, and then anything that I find that don't age, I'll let Dave know. Maybe something got screwed up in the last update, when also that veterinarian stuff was added. So, test all animals for aging. Okay. It's something to do. That'll keep me busy for 5 minutes anyway. I hope it's not something that's going to mess things completely up. Hey there, Mr. Frost. How are you doing, sir?
Yeah,
Just waking up?
for the second time today.
Ah. Alright guys, if you're not following Mr. Darius Frost, make sure to click on his link. I know most of you are already, but yeah, go over, give him a follow, excuse me. Obviously he was streaming Satisfactory and some of the Lord of the Rings, The Return to Moria yesterday. And yeah, go over, give him a follow, check him out. Obviously he does do Farm Sim and a lot of other games. It's kind of hard to keep track of, but yeah, definitely follow him guys. What's your thoughts on that Return to Moria?
Well, I've already refunded it, so.
Ah, that good, huh?
Mm.
Oh,
It wasn't what I was expecting when I was watching some of the trailers for it.
mm,
It's very much driven to keep you moving from place to place, not settling down to build a single base any one area.
right.
And it is, after watching a lot of people do it in multiplayer, it's really geared towards multiplayer. Being
Okay.
able to gather supplies and get around and do things.
Hmm.
Otherwise, it's going to take you ages and ages and ages to get anywhere. Uh,
Lovely.
Especially with the random attacks and things like that that happen. As a single person, you open yourself up to so many more of them because you can't do as much throughout each day.
Mhm.
So, yeah, I
I
was
was.
looking for more of a 7 days type cave spelunking situation.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't know if I know I missed it a little bit, but somebody did mention about alpacas.
It's not an alpaca, it's a deer. It looks like a freaking alpaca, though. I mean, it
Really?
really does, because with the female without horns looks like an alpaca.
Okay,
That's what
I'm gonna
somebody
have to
said.
go back. Cause was it Big Vito or something mentioned about that? But
Yeah,
yeah, I think I'm
it
gonna have to go
looks
back and
just
have a look
like an
there.
alpaca. I had to look at the bestiary, and it says it's a white deer. I'm like, it doesn't look like a deer. But you
Oh.
can find some male versions that do have antlers. Oh, all right, but
Mm.
it,
Interesting.
it's all white. The legs are, it's got a shorter body. It's not as long on its
Yeah.
body, and then it's got a really tall, thick, like white neck and head. I mean, the whole thing's all white anyway, but the neck looks almost giraffe-like.
Right.
That's not a deer.
Yeah. Hey,
Their
Mr.
necks
Jers.
aren't that long.
Yeah. How you doing, Mr. Jez? And obviously, Rusty Nail. So my Kellogg's factory is right here. So obviously, this is the bottom of the mine area. Obviously, when you'll probably be here with the buildings and such. So obviously, I've removed all those buildings and put Kellogg's there. I've got the CBD factory next door, plus the Aurora Textiles there. So yeah, it's literally right there, which is plot 245. It's a big, huge plot, actually. It's mostly grass, and obviously I've turned some of it into grass. Obviously, next year I will be taking that divide away and just making that one big field. And Mr. Jers, thank you very much for the 7 months Prime sub. Much, much appreciated. Just in a slump this morning. Oh yeah, yeah. Yep, we all get there. We certainly do all get there. Oh, excuse me. I just want to check something as well. Here. Nope, I want that one. But yeah, that's where that is. I want to check my little Kellogg's. So that one. There we go. Heinz should say. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. I did leave you on spawning. Darn it.
I feel dirty this morning. I'm watching Xbox.
Traitor.
They
Oh,
got
just
the Ark trailer coming, okay?
I need to get
It's for
mustard
good
in.
reason.
Yeah. Haven't they released that yet?
No, trailer's coming out today.
Ooh,
Xbox
cool.
partner preview this morning. It's coming in about 10 minutes.
Nice.
Where are you watching that?
More needs to be brought up here.
There you go.
Thanks. Darn, I was
No,
watching the house phone.
it's a 30-minute long show, so who knows when it's going to come up during it. But
There we go. Right. Anyway,
Yeah.
just wanted to check something quickly. Sorry about that. There we go. Yes. So.
the Ark community may or may not be going nuts.
Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll get this field finished off. One thing I do want to do is get some water into the Heinz factory as well. That's what I was just checking. I also need to get some salt up here as well at some point. Ooh, jeez. I also need to find a place to put a pickles factory. That's one thing I was looking at as well. I need pickles. Pickles. How much is the pickles factory? Just out of curiosity. PV, I think it's 3 pickles yet. Ooh.
It's over 16,000 people waiting for the premiere right now, and everyone in chat is nothing but Ark Survival Advanced. Nope. Nope, there isn't anybody waiting for the dinosaur information.
Ooh, I could put it up here actually. I've got this nice little area. Nah, it doesn't really go quite right with the bigger buildings around it.
Do it anyway.
No, because it'll just bug me and I'll end up removing it. I'll have to look down the other end, see what spaces are there on the east side. And how's it going there, Mr. Kev? KSGUK? Long time no see, buddy. Oh, there we go. Yeah, not a lot really going on, to be honest. It's just going to be farming for the most part today. But yeah, if you weren't aware, guys, all those buildings that you see in the distance behind me there, most of them, once you own the land, you can use the rock breaker and remove them. Obviously, that's where you will be getting your rubble from. They can then go into PMS recycling. I know a few people have still been asking, so I'll mention that one more time. Holy smokes. Thank you very much for the follow there. Stishner, I think that is. I do apologise if I butchered your name, but yeah, thank you very much. And obviously, yep, I can get you a stretch as well. Much appreciated. And I can read chat as well. So, Cyberpunk has me. You love it. Really, Kev? That is terrible. Did you catch any of Darius's streams? Because I know he was doing some Cyberpunk, what was it, a couple of weeks ago?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, kind of liked it.
They did a...
with Keanu Reeves in it. It was quite nice.
Yeah. The update they made to it with what they call the 2.0 update, plus the expansion, was really phenomenal. And then, of course, at the end of it all, it's, oh, but we're not going to be doing anything else really with it because we're moving to a whole different game engine because we reached the limits with that one.
Oh, typical. How's it going there? Twitch, Phase Mark 13, I think that's. I do apologise, my English is bad, but yeah, welcome in, buddy. How you doing? And what did you make that field? So the one I'm on at the minute is actually field 34. But yeah, down here in this area, Obviously, I did once I removed the buildings all around here. Obviously, one side I did place down some buildings, some more factories and that. But yeah, I have ploughed up this part right here. Currently made 2 fields, but as I found out when I harvested this one of flax, because this is going to be like for my flax, cotton, stuff like that, I didn't get really a great yield off of it. So what I'm going to do once this field is harvested, I'm going to place it, basically plough it all together and make one big long field there. But yeah, that's a nice thing, obviously, where you have open grassland areas. What you can do is expand your fields, make more fields, new ones, stuff like that. It's quite nice. And this is where your save games and our save games all become very unique, because obviously you'll have a field maybe where I don't. I'll have factories in that spot. But yeah, that's a nice thing with all these opened areas on the map. You can add more fields, you could put your own little industrial areas in if you wanted to. And the nice thing is, obviously, where most of these factories are pre-placed, a lot of them, not all of them, can be removed and put somewhere else. You don't have to keep them where they are. But yeah, I've tried to keep a lot of them myself where they originally started, and then just added on from there. Because to be honest, I like a little bit of the production's being spread around, so it gives me a little something extra to do. And thank you very much for the hydrate there, Mark. If you don't mind, I'm just going to call you Mark. Twitch phase. Yeah, I'm just going to call you Mark, if that's alright. And thank you very much for that hydrate. Okay, once I take a break, I will be in about half an hour or so. I'll probably go grab a fresh drink and, yeah, stretch the old leggies. Oh, kitty cats. Be missing your mama. Bless yous. Come here, dude. Come here. Come. Yes. You're nice and cute and cuddly now, aren't you? You got the phase perfect. Mark. Twitch phase Mark 13, hopefully. But yeah, how you doing there, by the way? And obviously, one thing, you seem like a new person to the chat. Do you play Farm Sim or anything like that? If so, are you on like PC, console? What map are you playing? Just out of interest. See, what I could always do is take another couple of rows going up that way. I think I'll leave it for the minute. I do have at least another field to get on at some point. I might just put the hired helper temporarily onto it and then finish it off myself. Where's the lime dude? 12%, yeah. There we are. You're done and dusted. Go get you parked up next to the next field. That'll be getting ploughed up here. Obviously, yeah, these fields were brand new last time around, so this is their first plough, lime and everything. As of now, that field won't need to be ploughed for, what, 3 in-game years, so yay, cool. But one nice thing is, I should actually get a nice score off of that now with precision farming. Let's have a look. So let's unclick Q. So tillage is going up. Now, from what I understand regarding the tillage, it's basically you have to plough and then cultivate or direct seed for it to be 100%. It's kind of a annoyance, to be honest, but it's getting there. But yeah, I just want to see if I can get them as high as possible on the scores. Obviously, 100% would be quite nice, like T Millers. But yeah, I very rarely ever get that high. Mid 90s, I think, is most of the ones that I've got at the minute. Quick question: does anyone know if you can put a full log container into a storage? No, you cannot. Unless you've got a log storage, but I'm not sure if they'll take the containers, Kilroy. Uh, Killer... Kilford... Oh, kill for dinner. I do know on the in-game
Some
mod
days
hub...
I agree.
Yeah. I do know on the in-game mod hub there is storages for logs, but on this map, no. So maybe have a look at there. Or even try and contact some of the modders that created the storages. They may be able to help you out. But as far as I'm aware, most of them take the logs straight from like an autoload trailer rather than containers. I know actually Mobile has some storage for logs, so it may be worthwhile contacting him about that. And hats off to you too there, the Vink. Yep, you got it. I play FS22 maps. I'm on Alma, Missouri, USA. Oh, nice. How are you finding that map out of interest? I've heard about it. I've never actually played it. This is the only map I really play. And ooh, I need to get some. Oh, my other dude help working. Yeah, there's log storage, but I'm not sure whether they take it from containers or if it's just solely logs. There, Rusty Nail. Never really needed storage for logs, so I'm not really sure. I just shove them straight into the sawmills. Right, you can do that. Check the mods, yeah. Obviously, if it's in obviously on the in-game mod hub, there will be a description. And I suppose if it states it takes container logs as well, it should do so, yeah. It's loose logs. Yeah, I thought as much. But alright, who stopped? You did. You've run out of solid fert. Oh, hopefully I've got some. If not, I'm going to be running around like a blue bummed fly. Right, let's have a look. I think I've got a car over here somewhere. What have we got on the back of this? Yeah, so I'll probably use up these saplings first of all, just get rid of these spruces. And then obviously I'll be going on and using those other ones. Yep, there we go. Right. Something I rarely use is my little car. It's terrible. But yeah, this is just the in-game one. It was with the map or with the starting equipment. I've still got it, and yeah, rarely used it. But doing things like obviously planting tree saplings, it's perfect for this job. There you go. 13, 3. Hopefully that's enough. Should be enough. Fingers crossed. But yeah, literally over the last few days I've just been adding in these little bushes and trees around the animal area just to tidy it up, and hopefully once these saplings have grown, you shouldn't even see a lot of these fields. May need to have some bushes or something around the bottom of the trees. That's going to be about it really. Right. There we go. Got to figure out where I want the access for this field to be in. Probably where I just came on that field actually, from that side. There you go. Righty. Might need to get some more, but this should be enough to at least finish this field off anyway. It's getting close there. There we go. Get that filled up. Right, what is that mod you're using now on that field? You are working on? What? What mod? I don't know. What are you on about? Are you on about the cedar? Obviously, this cedar is from the Horse Pack DLC, and it's the Avatar. Yeah, so that okay, yeah, so it's the Horse Avatar, part of the DLC that came out a little while ago. Let's see, cedar, scroll across. Now on the front, I'm using this Horse Partner 16FT. Obviously, it can hold both your seed or solid fertilizer. Obviously, I've got seed in there, and obviously on the back, like I said, it's this Avatar. Nice little cedar actually. So yeah, obviously that can hold your seed and your fertilizer, but obviously you do need to have the DLC to be able to use it. Right, let's get you out of the way and then I can get that hired helper going again. And what I'll have to do is go over and see whether I've got any produced. The old solid fert. Right, hired helper. There we go. You're fine. But yeah, works perfectly fine. One thing you may find is obviously once the seeder is actually emptied on seed, you may need to just hit the hired helper again to activate the front part. Seems to have a little bit of an issue. Don't think it's actually meant to be on there, but I did. I just lost all of my PV Canyon Crossing stuff on my PC. Oh jeez. Is that your save game, your mods, Rusty Nail? Also, are you using Giant's copy or a Steam copy? But yeah, that's not good. So you lost your save game. Okay, so one thing you can try and do, let me come over to my desktop. If you go to your Documents folder on your PC, go to My Games, Farming Simulator 2022 folder, open that up, and then scroll down and you should see this folder right here. It says Save Game Backup. If you look in there, it should have all your recent backups of your save game. If you hit Date Modified, what you should see is whatever your latest save game backup will be right there. All you need to do is go into that, select everything in that folder, copy it, so Control C, or you can actually drag and drop it into the folder if you want to, but I usually do Control C to copy all of it, and then just go back to where your save games are, find your save game slots, or save game 1 for example is the one I'm using, and all you'd have to do is then paste all those into that folder, so Control V would paste it all into there. I'm not going to do it because obviously I don't want to override everything I've just got. But yeah, that's literally one way of doing it. Obviously, if you don't have anything in here and it's all gone, if you're using Steam, you could look at verifying verify your game data, I believe it's called, and that will actually download any updates and such that's on there. Let me come into here. Let me just double check. So I haven't actually got it installed, so I'd have to double check on everything. Farm Sim 22. Let me just check something. Properties. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Verify. Verify. Yeah, because I haven't got it installed, so I can't verify anything. You need to be installed. Let's see. Properties. Yeah, there we go. Obviously, this is for FS17, but if you're on 22, you should have something that's the same. If you go into your Steam account, right click, go to properties, and it'll pop this up. If you actually look through these, you should see something that says verify the game files are installed correctly. Just click on that, and what it'll do is it'll basically look at all of your files for the game and make sure that it is correct. One thing you can do if you have it enabled is, or even disabled, which one was it? I can never remember, but there's one of these about backing up your save games and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't use Steam that much for Farm Sim anymore, so it's hard to remember. I think it's this one here. Make sure that this is turned on for your save games to be backed up. But yeah, if you got giants, yeah, it's not going to be so easy. Can you whisper me what you just said to me? Cool, now you're asking. Best thing, Rusty Nail, is to go back through the stream after I finished. So if you go to about an hour and 10 minutes into the stream, that's probably around about where all that was covered. But yeah, if you're using giants, it's simply, I think, if I remember rightly, I think you have to hold down the control key and the left mouse button as you're launching to verify. I haven't needed to do it in a long time, so I keep forgetting all the key bindings. But yeah, it's all updated, okay. Yeah. Yeah, so basically go to My Documents, Rusty, if you're listening. Do it while I'm saying so, it make life a little bit easier. So go to My Documents, My Games, Farming Simulator 2022, and then look for Save Game Backup. And what you want to do is look for the most recent save game backup that's there. And then just copy the folder, or the stuff that's in the folder, to your current save game and override anything that's there. I know occasionally I've had to do it that way myself, where I've saved and exited and it just didn't seem to like the save or something. I had to go back to the previous update. But yeah, it happens unfortunately. Right, so yep. And one thing as well, what you can do on a regular basis is look to backing up your save games as well. Obviously, I usually do mine every couple of days, so I'm not really losing too much. I used to do it every day and it would just become too tedious. So I usually go a couple of times a week. I'll just put it into another folder on my either on my desktop or like a Google Drive or something like that. So if anything does happen, I can always just grab it from there and put it back into the game. But yeah, you've always got those backups as well, which do help. Right, I think with my next one, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's do a quick bit of picking that lot up. Let's see if I can find a spare tractor. I think I've got one over here. Yep, time for a bit of Doots work. Oh, let's bring you forward a bit more. You not full? No, you got nothing in there, okay. Alright. And we'll have that little bugger there. I have 2 for today. So there you go, yeah, just grab one of those backups and you should be fine. Just put it into your whatever save game folder you're running out of and replace anything that was in there. I know that some people have also been asking about how do you transport dogs, cats and stuff. Obviously in the mod pack is obviously the ride train trailer, animal trailer. It's basically that little thing right there. Obviously, in the game itself, you'll need to come to Tools, and under the Animal Transport, it should be in there, right there. You got a front piece and a rear piece. Obviously, I've just got the rear piece myself, but obviously the information in here isn't current, but it will do all animals on the map, even though it doesn't show. It has been edited to basically do all of the above. Nice thing is, you can make it as color optionable as you want. Still need to go in and see if I can get the rims sorted out on that one. But yeah, that's how you transport your animals. Also in the pack is this one here, and this one, I believe they're both in the mod packs, and you can use either to transport your animals. Right, let's see. Up, down, left, right, left, right. There we go. Yeah, then we'll just pick up that loose straw quickly, and then we'll get on and do the next thing. I do know somebody was in someone's stream the other day, I can't remember who it was asking about silage additive and what was it for. So when you load it into a baler or a loading wagon or forage harvester, basically when you're picking up grass, you'll actually get a better yield by having that silage additive added, which is kind of nice. You get, I think it's around about 10 to 15% extra.
15%.
Yeah, that's what I was just trying to think, whether it was 10 or 15. But yeah, I think it was most things are about 15% in game anyway. So yeah, definitely worth having it if you have got some loose silage you want to pick up. So yeah, opened up the save game now. What? Okay, so hang on. Right, so right, let's have two folders open. So let's see, documents. My games, one sec. Let me get this open first of all. Right, so let's do split screen time. There, documents. Right then. So for anyone interested, so this is going to get a little bit confusing. Now, what I'm just going to do is I'm going to create a new folder a sec. So, as I don't have one, so come into here. Now you should already have all of your save games 1 through 20 listed in your folder. Obviously I've removed a few along the way. So let me call this one save game 10. I haven't got a 10 there. Right, so say for instance I was playing out of save game 10. Obviously for some weird reason all my documents have gone from in there. Obviously what I would need to do is go to my save game backup folder, like I was saying previously, and finding that last save game. Obviously open that up, select everything within that folder. So I just did Control A for alpha to select all of them. Now what I tend to do is I'll copy them, so I still have this as a backup just in case. So I used to do Control C for Charlie to copy all of them. Then go to that save game folder you were running out of and do Control V to paste them all into that folder. And what that'll do is it'll basically put all of the documents back into that folder for you. So then once you load up and go to your save game 10 or whatever number it might be, it'll be there as it was. Obviously, one thing you may find is, depending on when it was last saved, it could be that you've lost maybe 10-15 minutes to up to a couple of hours. So bear that in mind. You may have some work just to catch back up. But yeah, overall, it's around about every 15 minutes that obviously these get backed up. So yeah, hopefully that helps you out. That's literally all you have to do. Once it's in there, just load up your game, and it should be showing in obviously your map selection again for your save games. So yeah, hopefully that helps there, Rusty Nail, or anybody else interested. And there is Mr. Viking streaming, doing an amazing job at kicking people out who shouldn't be here. And we'll give you a nice little shout out. Obviously, if you guys are not following Viking streaming, make sure to go over there and give him a follow. Obviously, your last one was at 1 PM, is it? Okay, so let's think. So that seems quite recent. So yeah, that should be okay for you then, Rusty Nail. Yeah, just copy all those folders into your save game. If you've got some there already, just hit replace. So if I do that again, actually, one sec. Let me open 2 of these up. Let's come into there a sec. Because obviously one thing that can happen. So I'll come into here. Obviously save game 10. So say for instance, for some weird reason, this save game wasn't loading up. Obviously I'd come back in. I would obviously go grab that last backup. Obviously for me it was...
Here it is, Dave.
Only, let's see, what's that? 5... Well, 6:22 currently, and obviously this was what 6:14, so only about 10-15 minutes ago. So if I was to copy that and replace these, obviously I'm going to get this little pop-up. If you're getting this, just do replace all files in destination. So obviously it could be that one of those documents or several of those are corrupted. Obviously you can just basically replace it and it will override any corruption in there. Hey there, Billy. Thanks. You're very, very welcome there, Viking. And how are you doing today? What do I open it with? It's save game 20. So yeah, same principle there. Just open up your folders as you would normally. So go to your documents, my games, FS22, and then your backups. Obviously, if you're got any sort of PC knowledge, it's very simple. These are just folders. You don't actually open any of these documents up. You just open them up in the window itself and then select all. Also, you could do it that way, or what you could do is select the first one, scroll down to the bottom, hold down the left shift key, and then left mouse click on that bottom one, and then just copy them across to your whatever save game. So obviously 20 for you, 10 for me, and then replace if there's anything in there. But yeah, you should be good to go after that. But yeah, you don't open any of those documents because you could mess things up if you don't know what you're doing. Also, you may want to have a look at your log when you load back up as well for any red text, because any errors within your log could point to why you lost your save game, basically. Another little thing that I'm working currently on is throwing a warning for one of the triggers, but yeah, I'll get that fixed later on. But yeah, red, anything basically throwing off any red errors is definitely something that needs to be removed as quickly as possible, really. Not so good. I've got a £100 sandbag over my shoulder. Why have you got a £100 sandbag over your shoulder? Are you getting floods over where you are then, Viking? So that is pretty painful. I bet it is. Nope, none of that. Just you don't open any of those documents, Rusty Nail. Just open the folders as is if you just click into them and then move the documents across. Ooh. I never put guidance zero on here, that's why. Flight mode's off.
Hey guys.
Hey Viking, how's it going, buddy?
Yeah, not so good. So to answer your question, it was a bit easier to come on here.
Mm.
we had a flood and a big storm come over us Friday, so we
Oh,
are
blimey, you got
doing
hit as well then.
all the cleanup now. And one of my colleagues, he was in the excavator with a grapple on, and he lifted up a couple of sandbags, but apparently he hit the wrong button to the grapple, and he
Ooh.
lost them over my shoulder.
Yeah, jeez.
So, yeah,
That's not good. Well, I hope you
yeah,
feel better soon. Yeah, do not copy it as a path or do not zip it. I'm just going to close this down 1 sec. Obviously, you're not quite getting what I'm saying there, Rusty Nail. 1 sec. Let me close this completely down. Oh, yeah. So does that mean you're out of work for a little while?
yeah,
Yeah.
it does.
And I take it you've been to
And
the doctor
I have,
or
I
hospital,
just
whichever.
just came home from the hospital.
Okay.
So yeah, I have been there for about 6 hours, doing tests and scanning and
Nothing broken,
X-ray
I
and
hope.
nothing broken,
No.
but a quite serious sprain, or what
Right.
do you call that?
Yeah.
Um,
That is
so
not
yeah,
good.
it sucks, to
Yeah.
be honest.
Cool.
So
Well,
yeah, out of work for the rest of this week,
oh,
and
dang.
hopefully back to work next week. But right now I am in that unlucky situation that my muscles in my arm and my shoulder are too much. Yeah, they are overworked.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Dang.
I don't know how to explain it in English, but um, yeah. So they are just shutting down.
Yeah. That's not
So
good.
I can't use the arm quite good right now.
Yeah. Right, Rusty Nail. So I'm gonna try and do this as slowly as I can once more for anybody. So let me close you for just a sec. So the first thing what you want to do now, obviously this is just as to make it a little bit easier for you or anybody else who wants to do this. So what I tend to do is have two folders open side by side. Okay. So the first one is we're going to go to My Games, Farming Simulator 2022, and then obviously Save Game Backup folder right here. Just double click on it, go into it, and then look for that the last save game that you've got. Obviously for mine it was only literally about 3 minutes ago. Just open that folder up, double click on it with your left mouse click, so you can actually see all of the documents in that folder. Now obviously we're going to do the same thing with the second folder window here. So My Game Farming Simulator 2022, and then I'm going to open up, say for instance I'm having issues with my save game 10, obviously yours is the save game 20. I'm going to open that up, and obviously what could be is one of these folders may be corrupted. So this is why it's not showing in game. So what you want to do with your save game backup folder, select the first document. Okay, so just highlight that and then hold down the left shift key on your keyboard and left click your mouse on that bottom document. Now obviously in that folder I currently have 61 items in there. Yours might be different depending on what mods you have. It may be more, it may be less. But from there, what you want to do is copy those documents that's in that folder. So what you can do is your right mouse button, and if you have the same setup as me, you could go to copy, or which is this second little button here, or you can do control and hit the C key at the same time. What that's going to basically do is copy all of that to basically your clip art. From there, what you want to do then is go to your save game folder that you're having the issues with, select all of them. So I'm just going to do Control A for alpha because it's a little bit easier way of doing it. But you can obviously do the same thing again and select that first one, scroll down to that second one and do the shift left mouse button to highlight all of them. And then all you literally do is paste. So you could do either Control V, or you can actually do right mouse in that document. Actually, make sure that they're all selected. Hang on. Select one of the documents, right click on it, and then what you want to do is basically paste it. And it's not actually shown on here for me for some reason. That's cut. Why isn't it? Did I do that wrong? Hang on. Copy. Why is it not got a paste? Okay, you can't actually do it that way. So, dang it. Select all, and then do Control V to paste. And also you'll get this little pop-up saying there's copying 61 items to save game, or from save game 1 backup, blah blah blah, to save game 20 for you, for example, or 10 for me. This destination has 61 files with it, the same names. Do you want to replace? That's basically what you want to do, is click on that, replace the file in the destination. And what that will do is any issues within those original ones will be overridden. And obviously it will take you back just a little while, depending on your last save, like I said. Obviously you don't have to open them up in any Word documents or anything like that. Once you've done that, just close those folders and then load up your Farming Simulator 22. And hopefully once obviously I go in, I should obviously have that there within my list. This won't take too long. And how is Mr. Enduro doing? It's a Steam Auto Cloud. Oh, so you're using the Steam version, are you? Okay. Let me jump through here a sec. So if I come to save game 10, so obviously there is my backup that I've just literally done. So once you see it there, you should be good to go. But yeah, what I would do then if you're using Steam, personally I'd turn that friggin' thing off. But yeah, I wonder, let me see something a sec. Obviously I'm not using Steam, I'm using the Giants version, but I do have Farming Simulator 17. Okay, there's nothing actually there. I need to load up 17. Have I got anything on 19? Yeah, so there's that. Yeah, I was seeing if there's anything in these folders that would be similar. Because I think I ran 19 off. Yeah. Nope. Nope. But yeah, if there's whatever you have in that in your save game folder 20 Rusty Nail, just replace it with all those documents from your backup. Yes, you haven't got anything there. I'm pretty sure 19 was installed with Steam actually, but yeah. Obviously I've gone through as you can see I've removed a few from this folder as well. But yeah, you should be good to go once you just replace them and load up your game. As you've seen from me, obviously I never had a save game 10 here prior. It's obviously there now, and I could do the same thing again with any of these other slots up between from 1 to 20. But right now I am using slot 1. Just out of curiosity, while we're at it, anything come out today? Yeah, there you go. That's the one I was using for anybody interested. Tree sapling pack. And obviously it does. Now that's interesting. Added additional pallet quantities 25. See, it says it goes up to 310, but what the heck's it doing 310? Because all I see is the 120s. No idea. But yeah, that is what it is on the in-game mod hub. There we go. But yeah, actually, just a quick one as well. For anyone who's quite new to the game and you want to search for a specific mod, if you come into, let me come back here, downloaded content, and if you, obviously you should show like this, your mod hub. if you click on the space bar or click on search, you can actually enter the name of a specific mod or a modder, for example. I always can choose Hispano Modern, but I'm going to go with 82 Studios. I think it's all one, if I remember rightly. But what you could do is just do 82, and yeah, that doesn't bring up anything. If you don't find it there, what you can do is search again and try 82 Studio, and that will actually bring up all mods by 82 Studios. I know T Miller recently showed off the TLX service pack, and a few people were asking. It wasn't the service pack; it was that flatbed, wasn't it? This one, the X3 attachment pack, should say. Obviously, that is an easy way of finding it if you know the modder name or the actual mod name itself. So, like TLX X3, that's literally how you want to search for things. Now, it doesn't work always, but that is a quick, easy way of doing it. Anyway, let me get back to my game. But hopefully you get yourself sorted out, buddy. Rusty Nail. But yeah, that Steam Auto Cloud is basically Steam has tried to back up your save game and done a bad job of it, should we say. Is this game free? Enduro, really. If you go to some dodgy website, it might be, but I wouldn't personally use it. But yeah, there we go. If you guys are not following Enduro or Miss Madeira, make sure to click on those links, give them both a follow, and thank you, Viking.
You are welcome.
And it should be the same in the Steam version. Yeah, okay. Right, so while this is loading up, I'm going to take a quick break, grab a fresh drink, stretch my legs, and I will be back in just a couple of minutes. And let me go over to intermissions. And obviously, if you got my pig pen, there is an update from Monday. So grab it while you can.
Okay, that was weird. You there, Dave?
Yep.
Did you catch it?
Yep. Looks really good.
It's got a Steam page now.
Oh, does it? Cool. Did you see the trailer on Steam?
Yeah, I've watched it. It almost looks a little bit longer than the one on.
Did you see what it said at the end of it? It says available today.
Yeah.
It's not available. Is it? Are they going to?
That's a legitimate question that I see being floated around because it says available today.
And he's back, guys. Oh,
And
Here
everybody
come
right
back.
now is
thank you.
freaking out because it says November for consoles, but it's like November is next week, people.
Get you guys going again. You.
Because it says available on PC today, November for consoles, but November is literally next week.
But it doesn't. It's
But
not
it doesn't.
available yet.
Right,
Will it be
before
sometime
I
today?
get too far, let me.
Oh, trust me, I'll be watching. Check the recommended
grab-
requirements though on it, Dave.
I didn't see it.
Scroll to the bottom of the PC page or the
I
Steam
just
page.
exited the page. No.
Does it look good? Does it?
So, oh, it looks amazing. Ryzen 5 3600 or Intel i5 10600K recommended processor.
Ooh.
Graphics card is an NVIDIA 3080. And an SSD is required, it says, for even the minimum specs.
Salt for.
Minimum graphics, though, is an NVIDIA 1080, so you'll be able to...
Yeah.
Alright, Viking. That's going to be an interesting playthrough then.
Oh, I'll be watching this thing constantly today, because it says available today.
That's weird.
But it's only the Steam page, so that's not available today. What do you mean
Yeah.
available today? Don't do me dirty like that.
I don't know. Right then, let's get this sorted out quickly. Right. But yeah, Rusty Nail,
Is
did
it?
you get your save game sorted out quickly? Hopefully so. But yeah, as you can see, I do have a lot of weeds I need to get cleared. Actually, what I could do is now obviously, if anybody hasn't seen this yet, obviously the bogs in this area down here. So if you're curious, it's on the what's just below the southwest side, roughly. There is on plot 100. You have a trigger over there to pick up some sand. You obviously got to own the land first and allow it to build up. So what you then do is grab some sand with a bucket, wheel loader, whatever. Also, I'm using a telehandler here. You just come over to the trigger and unload the sand into it. And what that would do is basically create a little blockage on the waterfall. As you can see, it's filling up. Don't want to go too high, cause there we go. Obviously, you may want to get a smaller bucket than what I have. But obviously, once that's there, the bogs are then the water level is going to reduce, and you'll be able to then get in, do your field work and such. Obviously, I'm going to be doing some removing the weeds and such in a little while once that's gone down.
Dave,
But I can
yeah.
jump in and
someone
finish this
just
off.
said there was a post that anyone who has streamed
It's alright,
Ark
good.
Survival
Cool.
and Evolved between January 21 and now will be getting a free key through their Twitch partner specific through their Twitch partner thing.
Ooh.
How do I get that?
That's a
I
good
know I
question.
streamed it. I think. The past 2 years? I'm pretty sure I did.
I know I have.
Yeah, Darius definitely has, because I know I've been around for a couple of years and I've definitely seen you doing it.
Yeah, I was on Fjorder for
Yeah,
a few months when that came out.
yeah, because it was like you and Reyes and all that were all played at the
Yeah,
same
I
time.
had it on a server.
Yep. But yeah, I don't think I've ever seen Dave playing it since I've been around.
I did a. I don't know when the last time. Is there a way to check?
I know on Steam, if you're using Steam one, it will show when you last loaded it up, but
Oh yeah, but I didn't. Probably didn't stream it the last time I loaded it.
yeah. I don't think your VODs go that far back, do they?
Syntac is already saying he's got key in his library.
Ooh.
So it is apparently dropping today, Dave.
Mm.
How the heck do you get the key if you were streamed it? And when was the last time I streamed it?
I don't know specifically. I'm trying to find the actual post myself to verify.
Yeah.
But Nakata's just put out that Svartalfheim, his newest map, is available in Arc Ascended on release. Which is pretty huge. So clearly they've been keeping a lot of stuff under wraps.
We do have a new speaker at the house.
I saw that too.
Mm. Hey there, Big Tigger. How you doing, bud?
Yeah, right here. Calling every Twitch partner who has streamed Ark Survival Evolved between January 1, 2021 and October 15, 2023 will receive a free copy delivered through their Twitch notifications.
Oh, dang it, I'm not a Twitch partner. Darn it. I was going to say, I did, well, actually, my daughter did some Ark, didn't she? So, dang it.
The question
But
is,
I'm not a partner.
well, I streamed it before I was a Twitch partner, I believe.
Hmm. Oh, yeah, because it was only when FS22 came out, wasn't it? You got yours. Ooh. Hey, DK Moogie, how you doing? But yeah, how's Mr. Big Tigger doing as well?
Oh, I got a free key in there for Palia 3 months ago. I never checked those, but I don't have it.
Yeah, see, there's an area that
Where
makes a
do
lovely
you
field.
check that?
Ooh. Sorry, getting sidetracked. Alright, just move my microphone around a little bit. Kitty cat, you're terrible. Got my computer back up and running with a new cooler. Very, very nice. Did you go liquid cooler? I take it, or more fans? I think at some point I need to maybe add in some more fans on mine. I noticed the other day it was getting quite warm. Does this mod you are using spread lime and fertilizer? This only transports it there, Rusty Nail. Obviously, this is the Homer I can't remember variants, is it? Now is it under trucks? I can't remember. Nope. Miscellaneous, maybe. Yeah, so the Terra variants by Homer. But yeah, it's got several or a few attachments for it. Let me come into here, combinations. Obviously, you can do slurry and digestate spreading on your field with it. Obviously, you can. Obviously, the part I've got is this right here, the GB25, which allows you to transport bulk materials. And then you've got a root crop storage as well there, as well as a manure spreader. Obviously, on this map, you do have the compost as well, and whatever that other symbol is. I'm not sure what that is. Is that separated manure or something? I have no idea. I haven't seen that before. But yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think you can have anything on the back there. Rusty nail. What you could try and do is actually add in a solid fruit spreader onto the back of that. If it attaches, it might work. I've never actually tried it, to be honest. That's kind of an interesting question. What I might do is have to lease one and see if it attaches. And Kilroy, how's it going, buddy? 360 cooler with 10 fans and new RAM. 36 gigabytes of 360. Nice! Well, that should keep you going for a little while. That's for sure. Very good. Yeah, not too bad actually, not too bad. Just plodding on with a bit of farming today. Answering a few questions, hopefully helping some people out. Actually, while I'm driving up here, I do need to top this up with the lime, but let me have a look. That's an interesting question. Now, let's add that. I'll add some GPS. We're just going to lease that. 21,000. Yep, that's fine. Go into combinations. We'll grab that. Because this is what I'm basically using. So we'll release that as well. And before we get too far, let's come down here. Nope, just been farming. Also, Rusty Nail unfortunately had a bit of an issue with his save game, so I was just helping him to get it restored, which is now being sorted out from the looks of it, so that's kind of good. And obviously Mr. Darius and Dave here have been checking out the new Ark game. Possibility within the next day or two, either or both of them will be streaming that, who knows. Probably more Darius than Dave, but yeah, that'd be quite nice to see.
Won't be able to get it unless I get it for free.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for.
So from the sounds of it, certain
Yeah, I was gonna say,
streamers.
I checked. It was a year ago, and I've been a partner for at least that. So
oh yeah, heck yeah.
I'm hoping, but
Yeah.
at the end of the day,
Right, somewhere around here.
the money is set aside for it.
Yeah. Obviously, from the sounds that certain Twitch partners could have early access to it, so hence Mr. Darius Frost may be streaming soon. Alright, so there's that. Let me jump over here a sec. I want to test that and see. Let's have a peruse. Because that'd be quite handy if it can have a attacher on there. You're looking forward to it as well? Yeah, okay.
Warhaven and Palea are the only. I did get them in there.
Where did you see? Where did you check that?
When I go to my notifications on my channel, if I scroll down, I said, "Here's your key to Palea," and it says also, "Congratulations, you've earned a copy of Warhaven."
Alright, let's see.
Yeah, there were some drops and stuff like that it had listed for me, but
a solid fruit spreader.
The drops were listed on my Twitch.
Nice.
The game keys are on my channel.
I don't know if this will do it or not. Let's see.
Oh wait, you're now
Ooh,
eligible to
yeah.
get Twilight under.
Nope, that's terrible. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Let's try. You do up to 42. Let's try that.
Yeah, I'm not. Mine
So-
might have been a long time ago.
So one option you could try, if you're interested, obviously that first option kind of works, but it's a bit finicky. Okay, so that's not going to attach to that. Okay. Yeah. If obviously that was further out, this 3-point was further out, you could technically attach one of these spreaders onto it and just basically go wild with it. But yeah, doesn't look like you can, unfortunately. But it was a nice thought. But yeah, it does attach, but yeah, it's a little bit too close. Obviously, what you could always do is maybe experiment with a different fruit spreader. And yeah, who knows, you might be able to get something working with that. I do know on the in-game mod hub, there is a solid fertilizer spreader, I think it is, for doing your grapevines and such. That might actually work. Yeah, none of that would probably work. But yeah, have a little play around. You never know, you might get something to work with that. Just thought, I don't know. Oh no, beyond the dollies, isn't it? Obviously, there is this Snufflestruck, which is on the in-game mod hub. Obviously, that is powered, so I don't know whether you could attach maybe a fruit spreader onto that and then connect it to the Homer there. Technically, it all comes as one, so you never know. But yeah, have a little play around. But yeah, adding it direct, nope, unfortunately. But that was worth a look at. And let's get rid of this. And we'll get rid of that. Hey there, SimGame Matt. How you doing, bud? Everything is great. Right, so you're almost finished. Just need to get the end. Actually, this tree needs to go, as it'll be replanted. That was my little test tree. So I can get rid of that. And we'll do a Dave on this. Actually, while I'm at it, let's see. Remove stumps. There. Should only be the one. Oh, some 9. Oh, yeah. And what we'll do is we'll just shove that into the sawmill. Come here, dude. Come here. There we go. I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. Technically, I don't own that tree, so I might as well just sell it. Now, obviously, if you were not aware, let's turn that off. Obviously, if you're using the easy dev controls and you have like an empty pallet that won't disappear or a tree you just want to get rid of, in the first settings, the general settings, there is this delete objects input thing. If you turn that on and then hover your mouse over a object and hit the delete key, you can actually delete things along the way. Now be very careful when it comes to if you're near a production, because you technically could remove a production from the map. I've accidentally done it myself in testing, but yeah, would not recommend doing that. That is for sure. But that's fine. There we go. Hopefully that should be all that field done. Just make sure this end is fine. Having a meeting right now. We'll jump on afterwards. Alright then, Matt, no worries. But yeah, what I'll probably end up doing is leaving this end opened up for turning around with the hired helpers. Obviously, our plan was obviously going to be putting trees in. I think there's a little bit there missed. Just grab that while I'm here. But yeah, I'll leave this end opened up. but then have the trees going down the left to the right, and then the far end of the field. Actually, technically, I could put some down here and then just have run around myself, do a couple of headings. That's an idea. I could do that actually. We'll get to that stage later. But yeah, that looks fine to me. So you could be closed up. And what we'll do is we'll bring down the roller and get this field rolled. While he's doing that, then I can carry on with picking up that straw. And hopefully the Homer will be at the field soon. So I can get that re-topped back up. Where are you? Where are you? Yeah, he's almost there. Just got to go up and around. Why couldn't put the sap trees there? Well, originally my plan was to actually leave it opened for turning around when doing field work. But what I could technically do is just put trees down there and hide the whole field. I think that's what I'm going to do. See how it goes to start off with. Obviously, hired helpers would probably have an issue with all those trees anyway. But yeah, my plan was to have trees up this side, so as long as I do a headland either end before hiring a hired helper, it should be fine. And obviously that's going to be going on each field. So down there, obviously just as long as I leave a little gap somewhere around where I want to start the harvester, it should be fine. And I hear a voice, and I got a feeling somebody's coming through, which I might be going quiet for just a minute. I am. One sec, guys.
Well, Dave, interestingly, I just found a video that dropped 22 minutes ago from Nitrado on how to join a server, because it's available today, they said. And they're showing off the UI and stuff as it's working in it. I linked to it.
Yeah, I see that, but I don't want to join one of the servers. I want to get a server.
Well, I'm gonna have a server, trust me. Reminds me, I need to go find my Nitrado stuff.
Alright, I is back. Oh, bless him. That was my wife's youngest. He's video calling her at the minute and wanted to say hello, so bless him. There we go. There we go, so there's that. And I'll get this dropped off. But yeah, having that little tank on the front is really helpful actually. It just allows it to last that little bit longer when seeding. It's kind of cool. Right, there we are. And then we'll back up and grab one of these guys. But yeah, I went through, grabbed all those surfboards that I had lying around the map and made a pretty penny. It's about 1.2 million, I think it was, I had out of it, so that was quite a nice little money maker. I did notice I've got some coffins now spawning around the map, so need to keep an eye on them so they don't build up too much. But yeah, the nice thing is as well, I had a great demand at the for the surfboard sell point, so that definitely helps, that's for sure. Yes, definitely definitely starting to come on nicely. Obviously, once I've really got this sorted out, what I'll tend to now do is look at focusing on other farm areas and getting them set up correctly and how I want them to be. They spawn after rain, right? So yeah, what will happen is they will collect basically from the rain, but it'll be 3 to 4 seasons, seasons prior. So for instance, the coffins will probably collect rain back in either winter or spring. And then obviously in autumn it'll then start dropping. So yeah, if you're just getting going and you've got the event center placed down, what you want to do is at least allow it an in-game year before you really start seeing things. So just bear that one in mind. Right, so you're fine. Let's jump over here and we'll go get that guy filled back up. But yeah, it'll fill from rain. Same thing with the rock spawning. Obviously put down your mining shed for that, and obviously that will fill from rain as well. And also the pump jacks, when you get to that point in the desert, there's obviously 20 nodes over there that need the pump jacks placed on. Oh, excuse me. Obviously that's going to fill from rain as well. There we go. But then you got things like the solar panels, which will fill from the sun. So the more sun and light that you have on your save game, the more you're going to produce electric-wise with them. Which duck paddock do I use? So I have placed down 2 different ones. They should be in the pack anyway. So under your animals and others, if you scroll across, there should be these 4 in the pack. Now I've obviously got the ones with fences, if I can find the right one, that one. So obviously one will give me duck eggs, the other will give me down from it. So that's the 2 that I'm actually currently using, but there is ones without the fence going around it. And obviously where you see that water plane is roughly the size of the area that you'll need. Obviously once it's placed down, what you can then do is add in trees and stuff like that and make it a little bit more pretty. But yeah, that's the ones that I'm using, so yeah. There we go. Right, so we need you opened up. Oh. We'll back that up a bit. Just to get filled up first of all. But yeah, it's kind of a shame that you couldn't have like a something on the back of that. What a shame. We'll keep that open just in case I need to do that one more time. There we go. Right, there we are. He's good to go. Holy smokes. And Major Mex, thank you very much for that follow. And welcome on in. And how you doing today? Okay, cool, thank you. I'm having a hard time choosing which one to get. Yeah, obviously, depending on what land you have available, you may want to just go with one of the smaller ones like what Dave has. But yeah, for me, I definitely wanted the slightly bigger ones that got good capacity. And yeah, obviously 300, I think it is, on each of those paddocks, or whatever you want to call them, pens. Obviously, yeah, same food as your chickens go into them. Obviously, you do get your little babies, which grow into these big beasts. Now, oh, there we go. So if you haven't seen any of the little babies, there's one right there. That's basically how you purchase them. Then obviously you just feed them up, and run about 6 to 9 months, they then grow up into one of these sort of ducks. Obviously you get a nice little mixture, it's quite nice. But yeah, obviously this particular one outputs the down. And obviously got the little trigger there. Obviously I'm using the Hispano Modern flatbed, or flat rack should say, to store it if needed. But yeah, obviously I've gone through most of them the other day and emptied them so they go into the Aurora textiles. But obviously there's that one, and then around here I have the one that does the duck eggs. And obviously it's basically exactly the same. The only difference is obviously it outputs the eggs, and as you can see I do or have gone through, added in some bushes or trees and bushes and such, just to make it a little bit more natural. And then obviously you've got your nice little pond there. Obviously once you've got this place down, what you can actually do with the landscaping tool is maybe bring it in a little bit, make the pond slightly different. It's literally up to you, and those duckies are so cute. Hello mate. But yeah, good sized pond, I think that is. I like it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure in the pack itself there should be one that Mr. Dave set up originally. There you go. So that one right there. It's basically like the old chicken pen. Obviously this will take the ducks and works exactly the same way. But yeah, you could, if you're just starting out, use that, and then later on, once you've got a bit more space, maybe put down one of the bigger ones, and yeah, you should be good. Actually, just out of curiosity, what is that set to? 300. Okay, that could do with being up a bit, but yeah, or that one removed or lowered. But yeah, you could literally set that up just as a temporary measure. But the chickens are the same. They come out as little chicks. I don't know if I've actually got any at the minute. I should do thinking about it. But they're quite cute as well. Little fluff balls. But yeah, if you weren't aware, most of the animals on this map all come as babies. Obviously there's a few that aren't. But yeah, most of them are when you purchase them. I'm trying to see if I can spot a chick. I don't think I've got any in here. I'm not sure. I think most of them are all grown up now. But yeah, they're quite cute. Oh, that's not fair. It's not fair. What do you... What? Got a mad hen going. But yeah, it's usually like a little fluff ball of yellow. And that'll be your chicks. It's quite cute. There we go. But yeah, it looks like most of mine are all grown up at the minute, so... Ah well. Right then, so he's sorted out, he's on going again. Right then, back to what I was doing. He's rolling as well, and I'm doing this here. So VB straight. Now I'm gonna have to try and keep this straight because I obviously don't have guidance steering on this. Hey, good morning, Mr. Boomhauer.
Morning. It's afternoon, sir, but thanks.
I know, but it's unusual for you to be in so early. But I know you've been doing it quite recently.
The last 3 days, man. Come on.
Terrible.
3 days does not mean, entire page has been turned.
Well, then, yeah.
That's just a freak couple of days.
Right. It'll go back, most likely. I hope not, but... nothing like sleeping your day away.
And I did that this morning.
I've done it for the last few years, and it's gotten old. I honestly don't know what started it, but hey. Other than I've been going to bed before, like 4 o'clock in the freaking morning.
That helps.
Just a bit.
And obviously there is a shout out from Mr. Boomhauer. If you're not following him, make sure to click on that link and give him a follow, guys. Obviously he is doing a lot of Fishing Planet of late, so yeah, if you've got any questions, please go over and ask him and keep yourself awake. Oh.
Well, it's like ASMR, it'll put you to sleep.
I was gonna say that myself, but have trouble
What I've been
sleeping?
told.
Watch Boomhauer.
Yeah.
That's what I've been told.
Yeah,
I don't know if I believe it. But
it's actually quite mental, but I don't know if, because obviously most of the times when I'm watching people, I'm on my phone. Now, obviously, if you watch, like, say, Boomhauer or one of his streams back, obviously you get the ads kicking in, and obviously where Boomer is quite quiet, I suppose is the best way. Then the ads kick in. Usually, I'll find the first or second one is really loud, and it sort of literally wakes you right up. It's kind of annoying, to be honest, but yeah, it's kind of cool. So you can not only be put to sleep, you can be woken up quite a lot as well if you get the ads. So,
It'll do it.
yeah. But yeah, obviously a lot of what Boomer's going through as well at the minute, he does give out a lot of information regarding the games that he's playing. So if you do have any questions, go over and ask him. And obviously, usually around his sort of time when he's streaming, Big Daddy's around a lot more. So yeah, questions can be answered quite quickly. Obviously, got Mr. Dave as well, and well, yeah, and the rest of the crew. But yeah, here we go. There we go. Yeah.
Suspense is killing me.
You play in
Not-
City Skylines?
No, supposedly Ark Ascended is today. It's just waiting for it to unlock.
No.
It's got a Steam
Yeah.
page. Syntax says it's already in his library. He just can't download it because it's not officially, quote, released.
How much? 50?
Be $40 up
Big.
front, 45 later.
Wow, that's a lot.
45 later. What's the 45 later all about?
It's gonna be on sale for $40 at launch,
Oh,
but its normal price will be 45. So
I thought you were saying we gotta pay 2
Right,
installments.
that's
man.
what I thought. I was about to say,
Fast.
yeah, I should clarify. Yeah, no, it's
45 up front and 40 up front and
Ooh,
45
wait,
later.
wait.
Yeah.
Ooh, Dave, I just got a notice.
Oh, is that one on my mailbox? Yes.
That's it. That's it, Dave.
what?
Partners that have streamed within the last 2 years get the game for free.
Now, how
Continue.
quickly can they set up a server for that?
That's BS.
It's activated, and it's in my library.
Yeah. There is a God, I told you guys.
And as far as the server goes, I've already contacted Nitrado, being a partner, and it's a Nitrado exclusive, about getting my server set up.
There it is. I'm already moving that up to my favorites.
It
Yup.
ain't even ready.
That's awesome. I'm glad I saw that, Dave.
See, now you two could
So-
actually
so-
do a
so-
server
so-
together.
No,
Dave,
he plays too fast. He goes crazy.
You-
He'll be done with the game before I even start.
It doesn't mean you have to be in the same tribe, Dave. Just be on the server.
Mm-hmm. And do it
We
tonight.
always play PvE. We're together.
Yeah,
That's the way
I
we
don't
do it.
ever do PvP. Never.
Yeah.
But you
Let's
can build
see,
at your
where-
own pace. And I go fast because I'm always on servers.
We'll have to wait and see there, Don B here.
Yeah. No sunken land tonight, Dave. Instead, you're gonna play some Ark.
If they get the download in time. Where the heck did
yeah.
they?
That's awesome. Thank you to the community, Farm Sim community, for helping me reach partner back in the.
Yeah.
Now we just need to get it downloaded, but I got the key.
So it could be
I
sunken
was
lands
getting
later.
worried about it because I wasn't sure if I've streamed it in the last 2
Yeah.
years.
Yeah, so it could be sunken lands later. It could be Ark. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. Now, if only Big Daddy had streamed it, he would have probably got that as well, then, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he's a Twitch partner.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. Yeah, but he hasn't streamed it in the last 2
Yeah.
years.
Well, no, that's why Billy said if he had.
Yeah. Well, he might still get it because he owns it and he's a streamer. You never know what they.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's who knows how they have it. Here's
You only
the
missed two of those criteria,
better
yeah.
quality Dutch version of the server setup. It has some different footage in it.
Yeah, it's still not on Keymailer.
Did you catch the trailer today, Boom?
No. Although I did just read a post.
Well, I mean, they've got this trailer on Steam page too, so.
I did
Yeah, I've
2
gone
hours, 30
to it.
minutes of
In the
first
trailer,
Ark.
the
Ah,
graphics
okay.
look freaking amazing. More detail on structures,
The falling trees.
animal motions, like the breaching of whatever that was, Bellosaurus or whatever, was pretty cool. This,
Mhm.
yeah, looked awesome. Didn't the trees fall before when you knocked them over, or no?
Yeah, they didn't look that good.
Where is that? Cool, what a time, hey. Obviously, yeah, was it yesterday or the day before? We had City Skylines 2 released. We've got the new Ark.
Yesterday.
Yeah. It's like, holy crap. Busy, busy, busy for everyone.
So through CurseForge, Arc mods developed on PC will seamlessly run on consoles.
Nice.
There's another. Another Discord channel to join.
Definitely. Hey, Tech Mike, how's it going? Not too bad here.
And crossplay on modded servers.
Nice.
Oh, in-game mod lists.
Oh, you almost had a bit of a scare. Oh, blimey. I have a scare every morning when I look in the mirror. I think, yeah, no. Actually, I'll get rid of that. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Twitch. There. Thought you were having a heart attack. Lucky it wasn't. Oh, blimey. Yeah, that's not a nice thing. And let me turn that off. Yeah, I take it, what was it? You just indigestion or something, maybe? Not sure, really. But yeah. Obviously, I take it you've been to the doctors, get yourself checked out and everything okay?
I'm wondering if I should take a nap. It might be a long night.
Went to, yeah, I thought,
It very well could. I'm glad I got my nap.
Okay.
Additional nodes SSD required.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
crap. I'm
that-
gonna have
that-
to uninstall the first one to make room for this one.
I don't even
Yep.
have that room, so that ain't even gonna happen.
It's only 70 gig at once.
Ew. Well, hopefully that all goes well there, Tech Mike. But yeah, let us know how you get on.
The only way I could do that is, excuse me, by uninstalling the Giants version of FarmSim.
One of the
But
tests came.
that
Blood
point,
test came back high. Oh, cholesterol maybe.
Yeah, probably cholesterol or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I think like a high cholesterol can cause like an almost like a heart attack type thing feeling. My friend says it's high blood pressure. Yeah, that is well possibly. Yeah. Yeah, definitely something. Whenever it comes to your heart, especially, that is something you don't want to just sort of brush off type thing. You definitely want to get yourself checked out if anybody does have any issues. But at least you're here with us at the minute, which is good. There we go. Let's sort that screen out because it's bugging me.
shift click on the Giants version, right?
Hmm?
Shift click.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Double or single? Click.
One.
I think it was
I believe.
shift
Okay.
double click.
double
Can't
click.
remember.
Alright.
Click
What-
twice. At least you've done it
Yeah.
enough times.
Why did that just open?
Obviously, if you've got it on your hotbar at the bottom, it's usually just shift and one click.
No, it's not there. Why does that keep freaking popping up?
Try double.
I
13
should
high.
double click and it's the wrong
Alt.
freaking thing.
MPV low.
There we go.
Just thought I'd let everyone know I'm doing okay. Okay, well, thank you very much. But yeah, much appreciated.
How do you uninstall it?
If it's a Giants version installed on your game, go right through your normal
Apps.
Oh, okay, the
apps.
control panel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because, well, let's see. I'm gonna have to reinstall it.
I've had flu-like symptoms all week, and it seems like I wasn't getting better. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to reinstall it because of the DLCs that I got for early access. I wonder if it'll let me move.
As I say, if you've got the early access stuff or whatever on the Giants version, just unless you've purchased the Steam one since, just drop the Steam version.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I pre-ordered the Steam version, and by the time I was able to return it, because I bought it 3 months prior, or prepaid 3 months prior, they wouldn't give me my money back.
Well, I'm just saying, as far as having it installed on your system to save the space.
Why is
A
that?
version is a version. It's going to save the same amount of space.
And obviously, personally, I'd say the Giants one's a lot better. Because you're not having to obviously
Just doesn't
run it
just
through
doesn't track your time played,
Yeah.
but you don't
Why
have to run
is
it
it-
through Steam and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Arc is not installed, that I know. Why is it showing that it is?
Billy, I need your help. What's the matter there, Mr. Grits fan? But yeah, it's kind of funny. Obviously, if you do have like a cold or flu-like symptoms, it's interesting some of the side effects you can get as well. obviously I know a lot of people will think, oh, have I got COVID? Obviously, one thing you can do is obviously do tests first of all, rule that out. But yeah, obviously, other viruses can then creep in and start affecting your nervous system and cause issues. Yeah, my stomach ulcer has been acting up, but yeah.
Right now, my stomach's going kind of nuts. I don't know if it's because I haven't eaten yet today or
Probably.
it's a mixture of other things.
I've noticed over the last few weeks especially, is whenever I have wheat, and I think I mentioned it a while ago, it actually died off for a while, but recently my stomach, whenever I've had a wheat product, I get really bloated and stuff, so I think I'm going to have to start laying off wheat and look for like gluten-free type stuff. No, I think,
I've been seeing a lot, believe it or not, of people saying that they've gone on gluten-free diets or cut gluten down, and it's really, really improved their
How
health.
do I know
Yeah.
which one's which?
and obviously we're already getting gluten-free stuff from my wife, so it's a
Looks like
possible
Billy's
option.
stuck with that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, she has to have gluten
Um,
and lactose-free stuff. Although it
if
sets
you're
her.
trying to uninstall the
Oh,
Steam
we're
version,
off.
you'd have to do it through Steam Boom.
No, I'm not.
There we go.
I'm. See,
Okay, it
I'm
wasn't
gonna
COVID.
have
Yeah,
an
I felt like
issue
I
trying to
was.
reinstall this because I don't have a key for it.
Which one?
The pain was horrendous. Yeah.
Well, I do. I don't. Well, do I have a key for that? We did get keys for that, didn't we, Dave? The
What
Giants.
was that?
The Giants version.
What about it?
All
We got
pre-release
keys
ones
for
are
that,
giants.
didn't
Yeah.
we?
Yeah.
Or was it?
Yeah.
No. Well, see, we had to do it special with that. We had to put on a separate hard drive. Yeah, Scurvy had to help us. It wasn't like it was with regular Giant stuff.
Oh, that was just because you got an ISO image for the download.
See, and it's not letting me.
It's
Move
much
Streaming the
too
it.
much
waiting for
strain.
Ark Ascended to launch streams.
Oh,
It
they'll be
could be a
coming.
little while, who
Yeah.
knows?
Right, I've got plenty of straw as it is, so I think I'm just going to sell this lot. There we go. There's a category for it already on Twitch. Really, blimey, they don't waste time, that's for sure.
No, it usually doesn't take very long.
Yipes. Right, I'm going to just cut through here. And there.
Yeah, there's already 13,000 people waiting.
Wow.
watching waiters.
Yeah, those are the people with a really good internet. You won't see me doing that.
Okay, so I just uninstalled my entire Ark Survival Evolved content. The original.
Mm-hmm.
Guess how much space it says is required to do the reinstall?
It's like 400 something gig.
Oh yeah, it's freaking
I have-
massive.
Mine says 338.14 gig.
Yep. I deleted it a while ago, I think.
But mine right now is only listing 266 required, but I think it's because I have some of the DLCs unchecked.
Yeah,
Right.
mine's 401.29.
Yeah, that was only
I
with
didn't have all the
basically
DLCs.
Aberration, Extinction, Scorched Earth, the Season Pass,
Yeah.
Genesis,
I
and
had all of
Fjordur. That
those.
didn't include like Crystal Isles, Lost Ark,
Right.
all the other stuff. Let me check all of the deals. 435 gig if you've got all the DLCs.
Wow. That's huge.
Yep. I got all of them. I only played on the island. I never did anything with the rest of them. So I kind of wasted money there, but...
Well, in a lot of cases, if you had Extinction Aberration, whatever, it did unlock additional stuff.
They're talking about Ark and the new Ascendant coming out. Obviously, Mr. Dajnet and Mr. Darius Frost both have early access keys already for it. Just waiting for it to be downloaded, installed, and all that. Available and all that, yeah. Yuck, Ark.
Nah. Ark
be-
is life.
Yeah. I don't know if mine would. I've even got the space for it, to be honest, but I think my daughter would love to play that one. She's
Oh yeah,
tinker-
she liked freaking Jurassic World.
Yeah, she's tried some Ark already.
Didn't she? As I said, didn't she do some
Kinda-
Ark?
yeah. She kind of gave up a
before?
bit too quick, I think. Yeah, but I think having something that looks a little bit more realistic, and obviously from like the pictures and stuff you've shown off, it's like, oh wow. She might be.
Yeah, well, just watching the trailers, it does look worlds different.
Do you want to send me that and I'll show her the video later?
Yeah.
Please, thank you.
I'll send you the trailers. I'm waiting to see back from them at the moment, but yeah, it's really crazy to see, and I'm gonna liken it the same way that Reyes said about update 8 with regards to Satisfactory. There's like no one real change that you can just pinpoint and say, oh, this makes the world of difference. It's all kinds of little changes to the way they did it with Unreal 5 that make it overall like, holy cow.
Yeah.
So even after I uninstalled... Oh. Never mind, I just seen that. I did get Season Pass Year 1.
How do I do it? Oh, there we go.
On Steam.
Thank you.
And Season Pass 2.
Actually, just out of interest.
So yeah, that version, Giants version, I didn't really need.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that, like, there's a lot of changes that make it look so much better, but to try and sit there and point them out, it's easier to say what isn't better.
Oops. Library, home, Ark, Survival. Thankfully, I don't have any of the DLC, so 128. Oh,
Well,
geez.
the great thing with the Ascended, Ark Survival Ascended, is that all the previous DLC content is going to be available for the single price.
Crap. I haven't got enough room. I need more space. Let's see, I've got 71 gigabytes on one hard drive, and on my other I've got 146 free. I might be.
I got 221 available on my current, but there's a lot of games I could easily remove from that, and then I still have my 1 terabyte drive that I've yet to move Windows to. I'm planning on moving my Windows hard drive to the bigger one and removing the smaller hard drive at some point, or just leaving it available as a secondary drive for some of the other stuff I have. But yeah, there's a lot on my 2 terabyte drive I could easily uninstall.
Yeah, Tech Mike, you do need quite a bit of a beast of a machine to run Ark, and obviously with the...
Not really. The recommended, if you're gonna put it max settings, sure.
Oh heck yeah, you can't run it in max.
But
But yeah.
the minimum specs
Oh,
is
that's
just
what's
a
going to get the
Ryzen
line.
5 2600 or an i7 6800,
Mm-hmm.
16 gig of RAM, an AMD 5600 or a GeForce 1080, not even a 1080 Ti, 1080. The only real thing there that's the issue is the SSD required that they put in for the notes. And 70 gig of space really isn't that bad for a game nowadays.
Yeah.
Now, the recommended specs, they want a 3080.
Hmm.
So that, there's a big difference there, but it's simply turn off shadows, and it would be
Yeah. Well, it's like any game, really. Just turn off certain things like your shadows and that, and yeah, you'll be
yeah.
fine.
There's certain things like ray tracing or whatever if it's available. There's a lot of little things I'm sure that you could easily turn off that would make heaps of difference.
Well, the storage page is keeps on. Yeah. Right. Well, I'll have to see if I can get it reinstalled for my daughter. That was the whole reason I got it for her. So yeah, if I can get it back on, yep. Who knows? I might even tempt her into doing some streams again. You never know. But yeah, there we go. That's most of what I needed to do now. Sorted on my farm. Obviously, I just got to go through now and harvest off these grapes. Now, one thing I do want to do at some point, just quickly, obviously where I harvested all my hops the other day, I didn't really get much off it. So I'm now thinking, either do one humongous area down the bottom of my my banana and pecan trees down that side. Just do one huge set of rows for hops. And yeah,
Please move, kitty.
I don't know yet. It'd be sort of around this area up here. Just a butt ton of hops. Because yeah, the yield I got off of mine was redonkulous. So I'm thinking, yeah, this area here, just a whole field of hops. Obviously, I do have this part here, which is currently actually only painted with grass. So I could even just do a couple of smaller ones. I don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I may need them for grapes or something else. Oh, just to install Arc with no extras is 212 gigs. Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, the original Arc Ascended is entirely different.
Mhm. I don't even think I've got that bookmarked if I know. Features. Go there. Arc Ascended there. Add that as well. Where the heck's that gone? Add list. There we go. That's now added. Minimum. So minimum of Windows 10/11 with updates. Processor AMD Ryzen 5 2600X or an Intel Core i7. 16 gigs of RAM memory.
Yeah, I mean, minimum
70
requirements
gig.
really aren't that bad.
Yeah, actually, looking at this, it's really not that bad. But yeah, that SSD required is probably one that's going to maybe hit a lot of people. But I know a lot of computers these days are being fitted with SSDs anyway. So
Yeah, that's probably the biggest part of it is the requirement for that, and I'm guessing it's because of how much data will be, just being transferred back and forth as you're playing the game.
yeah. Right. Yeah, and you still need obviously the 70 gigs of storage. Oop. Right, line up, line up, line up.
I suppose I don't need the game on my wish list anymore. Did it take
Nope.
it off at least? No, you did. Okay. Well, I'm looking at it says like 3 friends who have on their wish list, and
Yeah.
Dave is listed as having it on his wish list, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't need it on his wish list no more.
Yeah, I've just added it to mine for the minute, so yeah.
It's
We
still
may
on my wish.
see.
Doesn't it get removed automatically?
Well, it should, yeah, but for whatever reason, when I'm looking at it in my library, it says friends who play, and 3 friends have it on their wish list, and you're one of them. And I was like, wait a minute, I'm pretty sure he's got the game, so why is it on his wish list?
Yeah, doesn't have it in mine anymore.
Well, that's why I just went and checked mine. I'm like, wait a minute, did it? I want to make sure I removed it because I don't need it on my wish list no more.
I'm not wishing. My wish was granted.
Yup. Speaking of which, Tectonica, did you see that massive update they just released?
Rusty Nail, when can you plant tree saplings? Anytime throughout the year.
Yeah, there really isn't any requirement for that. You can plant them whenever.
Yep. Obviously, growth time, on the other hand, is another question.
I only bring up Tectonica because I was gifted it by a certain someone, and
desktop. Yeah.
looking forward to getting back to that one at some point too.
Oh. Now, if anybody is going to do saplings, depending on which ones you go for, could depend on how long they will grow. Now, on the Farming Simulator website, under tutorials, there is a little section about the tree growths and such. If I can find it. Introduction to forestry and tree types, I believe. Is it that one? Yeah, so under your forestry, introduction to forestry and tree species, this literally covers all of the in-game trees. So as you can see here, you have all of the current ones plus the ones from the Platinum DLC. Obviously they're locked into that, so they'll only be on that one map. But if you carry on scrolling on down to this right here, come on. Normally this actually pops up, but it's not for some reason. Copy image. Each tree type has a different length of time to grow. So let's bring that up. There we go. That's a little bit healthier. Let's close that for the minute. Let's close that so you can actually see everything. So depending on which trees you want to go for. So for instance, I'm going to be planting spruce saplings. So obviously I need to wait at least 24 in-game months for them to fully mature. Obviously you can harvest them with a wood harvester, and obviously it goes into any timber production. So obviously that's going to be things like your carpenter and sawmill. Now obviously there is some other productions that can take it as well, that have been modded, so there is that as well. But yeah, depending on what tree you're using will determine how long they will grow. So for instance, I've got some birches that I planted quite a while ago around the main farm, down by the waterside there. Obviously they took 16 in-game months. Now obviously they can only be cut with a chainsaw and then used for wood chips. So depending on the tree type will determine what they can be used for as well. So if you're just getting into trees as well, this is a good way of learning the different trees and what you can do with them. Obviously, a lot of the decorational trees on most maps will basically end up being wood chips. But obviously, you can obviously have the few where you got your spruce, your pine, your stone pine, and the cypresses. They can actually be put into a production. Now, obviously, with some of these other ones, if you're really clever, you could chop them down and put them into a sawmill or a production. But yeah, for the most part, it is just solely for wood chipping. So yeah, the quickest one here, looking at that, you got 2 months. Da, 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 da. Yeah, so the willows only take 2 in-game months. So it's literally up to you what trees you want to place or plant, I should say. But yeah, obviously I'm going to be going with spruces around the main farm, and there's sort of maybe let's see. I think it's the shagbar hickories. They make great bushes, sort of trees in between certain things. So yeah, it's literally up to you. But yeah, that's all on the website. So yeah, don't save that. But yeah, there's a whole section in the tutorials there, all about it as well. And I believe they actually set up some videos and stuff on YouTube regarding some of this. So it might be worth looking there as well. But yeah, there we go. Now obviously if you are planting tree saplings, if you've never done it before, what you need to do is also come into tools under forestry equipment, and what you'll need to do is also purchase this stem code PL75. Obviously this actually plants trees and your poplar if you're not using a modded cedar. Yep, that just goes onto the back of your tractor, and obviously you can hold one pallet on there at a time. Obviously, work with wise, you got 1 meter, it goes 8 kilometers an hour, but obviously some out there have been modded to go a little bit faster. Obviously, spacing wise, between trees, I believe roughly around about 5 meters between each tree when it gets planted, but that can be adjusted if you know what you're looking for. But yeah, obviously I've got mine already purchased down in the main farm, ready for that. So is it 8 meters? Is it okay? Thank you, Mr. Frost. I can never remember if it was 5 or higher, but yep, 8 is good. Much appreciated, sir. Yeah, so for the next few minutes I'll just be doing this, going up and down, up and down, up and down, and then we're going to be looking to find someone to raid out to. Obviously my time is limited.
8 meters between the trees.
Okay. I think it might be 19
if you sit
5 or something, I don't know.
If you sit there and just let it run, typically what I do to try and prevent the even spacing on the trees in just a row is just kind of turn it on, it'll drop the tree, turn it off again, so you speed back up, and you just kind of keep alternating on and off, and it plops them wherever as you drive in a
well, I kind of want the
crazy squiggly circle to make it look like an actual forest.
Yeah, I want a nice little spacing.
Unless you're trying to do a row along like the side of a field or something like that.
Yep, that's basically what I'm going to be doing. Obviously the main road coming, or the dirt track coming up to the main farm, either side of that I want a nice even row either side of saplings, and obviously going around the fields. So yeah, that'll be fine. I'm making bread and bought some animals. Nice one! What animals did you buy? Because I know you had, what was it, sheep and chickens the other day. Obviously, if you want to, actually that was something as well that was mentioned the other day. If you want to get into animals and you need milk, obviously one option is to obviously buy calves, raise them up, getting to maturity. But obviously, if you really wanted to sort of making milk quicker, obviously Dave did mention if you buy the Swiss Browns, they'll actually come as adults, and you'll be able to get milk a lot faster, as I've just found out. Yeah, obviously the 2 pens I placed down, was it, oh heck, now you're asking, was it Friday last week? There, obviously those cows were the Swiss Browns, which are fully healthy and producing their first 100 litres, 100,000 litres of milk in each pen. So yeah, that is a good way of getting up and get your Borden dairy up and running very, very quickly, or any dairy, to be honest. But yeah, where is it? So yeah, this little area here I got where my brown Swisses are. Yep, as you can see, this was actually full earlier. I've come through with a tanker, taken out was it 100,000 litres from each, that one and that one, and obviously they're obviously producing already. So yeah, I wish I'd known that sooner. But yeah, 240. I think I'm going to be selling some of those because yeah, that kicked in rather fast. But yeah, obviously I filled up Borden Dairy. I filled up the Craft factory as well with milk, and as well Heartland Bread, which I think is going to need an edit soon because it's only got 7,000 litres of milk going into that, and I think for the cakes you could definitely have that a little bit higher, so we'll look into get that updated at some point as well. So yay. See, all that waiting and waiting and waiting for my Holsteins to become ready, I could have just slapped that down and got it going really quickly. Oh, dang. How are we doing? 8 o'clock on the dot, look at that, nice. So, I am going to be carrying on doing this. I'm probably going to load up a bit of Fishing Planet whilst playing later on. But I do unfortunately need to jump off and check on the wife, the daughter, and do a few things around the house before the daughter goes to bed. So, I need to find someone to raid out to. So let me go to the ending screen quickly and roll those credits for you guys so you're not looking at a totally black screen. Hopefully it'll kick in. Come on, come on. Roll. Try that again.
Well, there are several currently streaming, but nobody's playing Farm Sim right now, Billy.
Okay, let me refresh this because it's not rolling my credits for some weird reason. Roll.
I'm just closing Steam and reloading Steam. See if it
Okay.
kicks in anything.
Yeah.
Close Steam, open Steam.
Okay, that doesn't seem to be working, so let me go to... We'll go back to Farm Sim, shall we? And you can watch this for the last few moments. For some reason my credits are not working, I don't know why. So, let me bring it up. Twitch, see what's going on. Let's mute that there. Oh my goodness, let's see. We have got Surfing Cowboy Gaming currently doing some Alaska Truck Simulator. We've got Imperial Gamer playing some Grand Theft Auto. T Miller doing City Skylines 2. The Vink is actually live at the minute, as well as Grits Fan on the map. Ooh. Choices. Let's see. Oh, mute.
I know, Don. Where to fit dinos into the factory
Oh,
building and everything else.
I know. I was thinking that as well.
But, I could be building houses and fighting dinos, which satiates the building need at the same time.
Well, that's interesting. Using a forage harvester to harvest cotton.
I want that new print off,
Right.
Walter.
Let's
That's in
see.
Streamer Talk. I want that in the game.
Yeah.
Tree be gone.
Right. So, who would you prefer we go over? Grits fan or we got the Vink? It's literally up to you guys. I'm gonna give you guys the choice. But yeah, I know Rusty didn't nail. I see him. Both currently have one viewer, which is probably themselves or one of their bots. So.
Do bots count?
um, come on, guys. Who do you want? Grits fan for 1, or the Vink for number 2? Whack it in, chat, guys.
7.
Really? Grits fan number 2. So we got
It's
one.
my way of voting 1 for each.
Yeah. 2, 2, 2.
Waiting on Arc Stream. If only I knew how long the wait would
Yeah.
be.
Yeah, so Grits fan was 1, the Vink 2. Actually, I think the last time I actually raided over to Grits fan, so I think it maybe share some love with the Vink. Obviously, he was in chat as well earlier. Unfortunately, there is no option for 3. It looks like he's actually playing on a server at the minute, so it might actually work a little bit different to single player. Interesting. He's doing a bit of tree work actually. So yeah, I think we'll go over and raid Mr. The Vink today actually, just for something a little bit different. So raid the Vink. Where is he? Where is he? V-I-N-K. List's too long. There we are. Obviously, he is playing on PV Canyon Crossings. Yeah, it looks like he's taking some trees out on the main farm, so that's kind of cool. So, guys, thank you very, very much for coming out today. Much appreciated. Obviously, I will be back again on Friday at my usual time. Obviously, make sure to keep an eye on Twitch for Mr. Darius Frost going live. Obviously, Dave going live later on. You never know, they could be doing a bit of Ark. It'd be quite interesting to see. But yeah, until next time, guys, have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.
Felicia's.